G'day and welcome back to the channel. My name is Peachy. Formerly the channel was known as Peachy the Picker. It is now known as The Last Reseller. It's not a rebranding or anything like that. I'm not Facebook or Twitter or something like that, Tesla, where people talk about rebranding. I'm a reseller. Just a lonely, low reseller. So I'm not going to talk about rebranding and all that. It's just a name change for a variety of different reasons. Big week this week, just turned 45, so I guess half my life is now over. Bit sad, but maybe I'll go earlier. And speaking of that sort of stuff, this guy did pass away about 6 days ago, Virgil. So he was part of WWE. He was more of an enhancement guy, which means he generally loses the match and puts the superstars over. So Virgil died. He kind of went on hard times, actually. It was a bit of a sad story. He was $1 million man's bodyguard, but unfortunately he did pass away. Had a few little health issues going on the last couple of years. I think Chris Jericho actually paid for his funeral as well, which was nice of him. So rest in peace, Virgil. And this week we are still talking about reselling, and we did manage to go to the reselling shop, we'll call it. I don't want to give it the name away, but we did go a few times, and it is the Moomba weekend, long weekend. Funnily enough, Moomba I think in Aboriginal means bum, so it's funny all these people celebrating the Moomba festival when it means bum in Aboriginal. That's another story, a bit of an insider joke there. But we did go reselling a few times this week, and we did pick up a few things, but obviously the weekends we don't go because they generally don't put any new stuff out. So we'll check out my savers run for the week. And we start off in the DVD section. Found this Top Gun Maverick. What an awesome movie this was. I actually saw this in gold class. Didn't pick it up. I was tempted to. Do like a bit of Top Gun, but we put that one back. For some reason they had a lot of skateboards there. And they had this Tony Hawk skateboard. I know nothing about skateboards. And I can't be bothered posting them or putting on Facebook Marketplace or anything like that. Pretty good to see it. I'm not sure what a guy saw. And they had another skateboard here. Cool design anyway, but again, Urban Patrol, New York. We did leave that there, put it back. And they had some racks still out there. It was about 5 o'clock. The racks are still there, always a good sign. They had this Hawthorne. This thing weighed a bit, actually. Didn't get it, but definitely would that be piffed at your head. It was quite a solid toy, quite heavy. We put him back on the shelf. And off to our t-shirt session. Cue the meditation music. We found this fake Steph Curry jersey, but we put it back. It was from Thailand, that's why we don't want to touch Thailand stuff. And speaking of fakes, I had a lot more fakes. I had this England fake jersey. You can tell by the tag there, it is clearly fake. I think that's a France. Again, cheap but fake. And I don't know what that is, but it's also a fake jersey, so we left that there for someone else to grab and wear proudly. They had these old record player, but it was missing parts, I needed repair or something, so we left it on the shelf. Not the stuff I deal in anyway, unless I was a full-timer, then maybe I would. So we left it on the shelf. Alright, that was our savers run for the week. And as usual, we'll start off with the media, but we picked up throughout the week about 4 trips this week, 4 trips to savers. There was one day I couldn't get there, or couldn't be bothered going there. So I'll show you what I picked up with the media first. And the first thing was this clamshell, Good Morning Vietnam. I've heard that Good Morning somewhere before. Clamshell, Robin Williams, $1. See how it goes. Good movie, good actor. Again, rest in peace, Robin Williams. What else did we pick up? We picked up only a few video games this week. We picked up a couple of PlayStation 2 games. We picked up Race Driver, Supercars Race Driver, sorry. We picked up X-Men 2 Wolverine's Revenge. That was more Freddy Krueger. And we picked up Johnny McGrath Supercross World. That was our video games for the week. Our next category that we did have a look at this week, and we did pick up a few things in this category which we sometimes don't always get a chance to because normally it's gone. By the time I get there at 5 o'clock, all the people have taken the toys. But this week we did pick up a few little things. We picked up this, I think it's Rainbow High, and that's Kimmy Nguyen. Kimmy Nguyen. It's got a bit of style about her there. I think it's like this purpley sort of hair. Kind of got it go on, a bit of articulation in the legs there. Not sure about that one, got it fairly cheap. I think it comps out okay. That's Kimmy Nguyen. The next things we picked up, I don't know what these things are called, I forgot when they were called, I did look them up, they're like goo something, I don't know. Again, pretty cheap, I'll probably bundle them up. Kind of like liquidy, really weird feel about them. Could almost be used as like a sensory type toy. Pretty cool. Not really cool, but a bit different. And the last thing we did pick up in the toys, getting a bit old. Well, these Toy Story figures, we picked up Jessie. This one here, and she does talk. Picked up that one, pretty cool, loose legs. I think that one goes pretty good. And we'll probably bundle it up with her partner. They also got the hats, which is pretty cool. The removal hats, both Jessie had the hat as well.
You got a date with justice, One-Eyed Bart. Where's my trusty Steve Bullseye?
And again, Toy Story. Apparently these go okay. And got your hats, got the talking stringy thing. So that's pretty cool, the toys. That's all our toys for the week. Okay, next up. Didn't want to do this. I bought some Pokemon cards. I bought some Pokemon cards. They came in this tin. They're called, I'm not even sure if they're real. Fates Collide. They came in this tin, little box. I'll only show you some of them. I don't know, they had this special one. I'm not sure if that's worth anything. It's got lots of holographics. I'm not sure if it's even real. It'd be nice if someone could tell me if that Pokemon card is real or not. But a bit of graphics on that one. I'll get them all out, but I won't show you them all. There was a whole heap. I think they were just all probably base cards. Never thought I'd be showing Pokemon cards on this channel. But a whole bunch, just a whole bunch of, I'm not sure what these are worth. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with them. But there's a whole heap. I don't know, this one's a bit of a shiny one. Again, not sure, shiny actually. Just dropped them. This one, I don't know. But yeah, just a whole bunch of Pokemon cards. Not sure if they're real or not. Not the guy for that, but anyway, bought a whole bunch of Pokemon cards. I think I should have pick and choose better. On this week's edition of What Sold, we look at some of the stuff that we sold in the week. We sold this A Country Practice 9 DVD box set. We got some good money for that, plus $30 in postage. We sold this Sunderland EPL jersey for $50, plus a little bit of postage on the side. Always helps. We sold this Collingwood 1990 Premiership t-shirt. We picked this up for about $3 and we sold it for $85 plus post. Nice profits there. Sales and revenue. We sold this Cleveland Indians jersey for $75 and we got a bit of postage on the side as well. Then we sold this Bunnings flannel t-shirt for $38 plus $10 in postage. Our next category, one of my probably is my favourite category, was the jerseys. First one, I think this is actually a fake, but a good fake. Look, got it for cheap, so it doesn't really matter. Liverpool, look, it's got the New Balance symbol on there, New Balance on there, no inside tag, which was a bit annoying, but only a few bucks for this one. Mohamed Salah, look, could probably still sell it. It's only a few bucks, but a fake, I think. A good fake. Next one up was this Geelong Cats jersey. AFL season has just started, so hopefully the AFL starts to pick up, which it kind of has. Picked up this Start. I don't think it's vintage, I think it's more modern. It's still got like a vintage look about it, like a USA stars and stripes type design. and on the back it's just got the like a hockey player type thing, and it's got that cool, just that cool starter logo. I think it's modern, but that's okay. Next thing we got was this James Harden Houston Rockets jersey. This one is legit. So it's Adidas, James Harden, pretty cool looking Houston Rockets jersey. That one is legit. And we picked up a Chandler Parsons Houston Rockets jersey. I do like picking up these players that are a little bit lesser known. So Chandler Parsons, he did sign like a $130 million contract or something for like 6-7 years, and then barely played and did like a bit of the green stuff. And we also picked up this Melbourne City Football Club jersey, new with tags, which was good. I bought this and it was only when I got home, but I realised it was new with tags. So that's a pretty cool find, and that's on the Puma tag, new with tags. And like I said, I picked that up. It was only when I got home where I put on the photo table, but I realised, hey, that's new with tags. That's pretty cool. They're my jerseys. Now on to some of our just general clothing. We picked up this St Kilda, one of these first 18 ones, these retro ones. These actually go really well for me. Generally not St Kilda stuff, but the other teams generally sell quite well. I think if you live in St Kilda or that Cheltenham, Moorabbin area, you're probably rich enough to be able to buy your own new stock. But anyway, it's a pretty cool old Saints logo there, the old VFL. And that's in the first 18, so the retro stuff, it does go well. I generally do sell it quite well. St Kilda stuff, not so much. Picked up this LeBron James t-shirt, Miami. Doesn't have a logo on it or anything. I think it might be about a medium or a large size. It's only a few bucks, so that's okay. This was also a few bucks. A Spud Webb, Atlanta Hawks. The Spud Webb was a dunk champion. He was like 5'7", and he won the dunk contest. I think it was about 87 in the NBA. Where his dunks were nothing fancy, but being the smallest guy, one of the smallest guys in the league, I think Muggsy Bogues was the smallest back then. But the 5'7" guy doing these dunks, it was kind of revolutionary at the time. These days, not so much. We picked up a Foo Fighters Australian New Zealand tour t-shirt. That's got, I don't know his name, on the back there, asking about 80s rock, Australian rock. I can tell you that sort of stuff, not so much. We picked up a Billabong hoodie. This wasn't actually that expensive, actually. It does have that tag on it. I thought it was a bit of a vintage one, but apparently it's more the modern tag, or a modern reproduction, and a cool Billabong logo on the back. So that's a nice hoodie there. Size is that medium size, so okay size. I sold this one before, which is good. It's a Fallout Boy, like a singlet type thing, muscle top, whatever you want to call it. Didn't pay much for it the first time, didn't pay much for it the second time. Hopefully I can sell it the second time. This Liverpool, the Anfield collection, and that's a Liverpool t-shirt. It's like 2XL, so pretty big size. Picked up a couple of cheap t-shirts here. I'm not sure how these ones would go. This one wasn't that cheap, though. Bit more cheap, I wouldn't say it's cheap, but Stussy or Stassi, as you should be saying. Not Stussy, it's Stassi. And that's Stassi Australia. A nice colourful t-shirt there. That one, I think I will go okay. This one was another cheap t-shirt, very cheap t-shirt. That's just a Ghostbusters one. More modern. Not great, but we'll take it. And more of that retro first 18 team, St Kilda. Again, St Kilda stuff doesn't seem to sell that great for me, which is a bit annoying because I have got accumulated a bit of it now. Collingwood t-shirt. I've sold this in the past, so if I sell it once, I'm going to buy it again. If it's cheap, I'm going to pick it up. So it's got the St Kilda Road to the Granny. This is a 2010 grand final win. And it's got all the teams they beat and all that. It's got Dane Swan, I think Hugh Shaw, a couple of others on the front. I actually forget those players are top of my head. We picked up this skateboarding t-shirt. This one's actually an okay brand. I think it's called Frog and Frog Skateboards. I think it's like a skateboarding brand. Well, it has to be if it's called Frog Skateboard. And a pretty cool little image on the back. So hopefully that one goes okay. And the last one we picked up was this Canadian Club turtleneck jumper. So coming up, well, I'm going to say coming up to winter, but I guess the cooler months. I'm saying that when it's 37 degree day here. But coming up to the cooler months, hopefully someone wants to wear this Christmas style ugly looking jumper around the town and hopefully pick up. So that's all my clothing for the week. Thanks for watching again. If you got this far, really appreciate it. Give us a like, give us a comment if you think I picked up some good stuff or not so good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Have fun with your thrifting.